Let me tell you about the optimist's edge. It's the way they look at the negative things that happen to them. And it's going to change the way you look at the entire world. I want to talk to you about the illusion of control and nature's unrelenting test, which is called frustration. Just a little story. I was a Boy Scout as a kid. Went on a lot of hikes, a lot of camping trips, sometimes with the entire troop, maybe 30, 35 boys, sometimes just with my little patrol, which is I think 5 guys or something. And there were some pretty bad weather camping trips and hikes. And one time I remember all 30 of us or so were hiking up and down some hills, but it was just pouring raining. I mean downpour. And I was pretty miserable, trudging along with the backpack crammed full with way more stuff than I needed, way heavier than it needed to be. Just miserable, trudging along in soaking wet hiking boots, which are probably too heavy, and soaking wet socks, probably wearing too many clothes. It was just miserable. But at a certain point, we called a halt. Everybody had we didn't really have nature bars and granola bars and energy bars and stuff like that back then. We'd whip out a Pop-Tart or something as a snack and drink up some of the water we were carrying. But the most important thing was stop and change socks and put on some dry socks. You guys, I cannot begin to tell you how much that lifted my spirits and how that completely just changed my entire outlook on the day. I'll never forget, this has to be 40 years ago. And I'll never forget this incredible lifting of my spirits, putting on dry socks on a cold, rainy day. So I want to say that frustration is the optimist's edge. That's the thing that the optimist has over the pessimist, which is when things are going downhill and looking bad, they find a way to see the bright side of something. They put on a pair of mental, warm, dry socks. They look at something and they say, it's not half empty, it's half full. I saw a friend yesterday who had a t-shirt on and it had a picture of a half a glass of water and it said half full, right? He's trying to say he's an optimist. He sees the glass as half full, not half empty. Well, I see it 100% full. If you think about it, it's half full of water, half full of air, half and a half is whole. It's just half water, half air. It's not empty. So I'll call it the optimist's edge, the resilient life. Looking at things that everybody says, oh, this is terrible, and saying, great, good. Get in the habit of saying this is awesome when really bad things happen. Get in the habit of responding with the opposite response and approach that your instincts kick in. Oh man, this is bad. No, just optimistically and instinctively say the opposite of that and say, great, cool, awesome. Hey, the car's got a flat tire. Oh, cool. Watch the reaction of people around you when you do this. It's hilarious. But also watch how it changes your mind, changes your attitude, changes your mindset. Get in the habit of saying, oh, cool, when something bad happens. Watch what it does. The optimist's edge. How are you? Good. Well, if you like what you're hearing, let me invite you to my weekly live stream every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel. I go live for about an hour and hang out with all of my friends. Well, this whole community comes together, encourages each other, talks about what we've been up to, make some new friends. Show up at the live stream, say hi in the chat. We'll get to know you, you'll get to know us. It's a great group of people. I think you'll love it. I look forward to it every week. 8 o'clock Eastern, Wednesday night, right here. I will see you there. It'll be the best time you have all week.